Okay, so first we're going to do just a brief review of what we talked about yesterday, and that's going to be the difference between distance and displacement. Okay, so here we are in Bloomington, Indiana, and we're going to take a trip to, say, Denver, Colorado. So if I draw this hypothetical route that we're all going to take from Bloomington all the way to Denver, we're going to take the scenic view, take a couple loops, and then back down to Denver. So based on this map, can someone describe to me what the displacement of our trip was? Yes?
Our displacement.
Straight line? Yep. So we're going from point A to point B in a straight line. So that's going to be our displacement of our trip. So then can someone describe to me what the distance of our trip is?
Much bigger than our displacement.
It's longer than our displacement. So our distance is this route that we took. So the distance is going to include all the turns that we took, or the route that we took with all the turns. So does that make sense, the difference between distance and displacement? All right. So now we are going to use those two terms that we learned and now talk about speed and velocity. So what do we think of when we hear the word speed? It can be an example, a unit that you know of.
How fast?
Anything. Okay, so how fast? So when we drive in cars, we usually tell speed by miles per hour, right? So miles is an example of what kind of a unit? Distance. And hours is an example of what? Time. All right, so we have speed equals distance over time. And then the second term that we're going to be talking about is velocity. So knowing that we use distance in the speed equation, what do we think we're going to use in the velocity equation? Displacement, which is also the same as change in position over time. So do those two terms kind of make sense to everyone? So our speed is distance over time, and then the velocity is our change in position. So that was from point A to point B over time. So is that good with everyone?
Yes.
All right. So now we're going to go on to a brief activity. It's kind of confusing, so I'll explain it a little bit, and then I'll give you all a direction page, and you guys can kind of work together on it. So we're going to go ahead and split into groups of 5. So one group of 4, I guess. You guys can say as a group, you can say as a group. Oh, and then would you guys mind splitting up like 1 and 1? Sorry. And then Brendan, you can be a group of 4. All right, so on the ground, try your best with the space that we have in here. On the ground, you're gonna map out 5 meters. So I think we have a meter stick. Oh, if you grab a meter stick when you're released, you can do that. And then map out 5 meters on the ground. And these are the numbers that you're going to be using in your lab. So we're going to be comparing the speed of sound to the fastest person in the world, the fastest land mammal, and the fastest marine mammal. So the speed of sound is 340 meters per second. So someone is going to represent the speed of sound. And I have changed it so I put it like in the terms of how long it should take you to do 5 meters. So it's 1.5 seconds. So someone's going to time the person doing that, and you're going to do it until you accurately cross the 5 meter mark for 1.5 seconds. Does that make sense? So one person's going to be the speed of sound, the next is going to be the fastest person, which is much slower, it's 50 seconds. And then the fastest land mammal is 18.5, and the marine mammal is 27.8. So does that kind of make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this out. I'll walk around if y'all have any questions or anything. But when you mark the 5 meters on the ground, just put like a book or something down so you know where the meter mark is.
You're trying to tell me it's dolphins fat.
The internet says it.
That's actually what I did. Dolphins faster.
The internet says it.
Oh. Just back out of me.
Yep. Adam, can they go in the hallway? I mean, I would say it.
Yeah.
We got our starting line.
I'm gonna be a person.
I'll try that.
I've been a person my whole life. I think I'm good at it.
2.
Oh, I got it.
Where'd you start from?
Oh, shoot.
Start. Let's see. Okay, for this one.
All right. Here's
Got
1.
something to mark here on spot. Can you grab one?
Like, right
You can try one of those pens. I think it probably comes up.
Here?
It's just a dry erase.
Like on
for the Washington market.
Try that. I don't know if we're gonna make it.
I got it.
One Mississippi.
On your marks.
Get set, go.
Want that one up?
Where?
Sorry.
Maybe we should actually do a timer.
So, you're like,
Accurate response. What's the timer?
1.5
I think there one time.
seconds. Yeah. If you're sound.
That's doable.
I usually try the other ones.
Was you not listening?
Don't hit that.
Exactly 5 minutes.
Perfect.
Exactly 1.7 seconds.
That was
Sorry,
just
no.
Okay.
I was told. Okay, I'm just gonna like.
Okay.
Also, these shoes are.
But you have to see which steps across the line.
The fastest person in the world.
Yeah, somebody. What are the stamps supposed to mean? Is that where I'm going?
That's how many. That's seconds.
Yeah,
went by.
Why don't you just
Do your moment.
stop?
Play some drum kit too.
Alright.
So what, how do I know when to go?
50 seconds.
Okay, you try.
Alright. No, back.
You took 1.71.
I'll hold your phone. Alright,
So
50
tough,
seconds.
right?
Close enough. Just plus or minus.
Okay, ready?
You try
That's like the
again.
go-to song. Is
Ready?
How do you do
Fast,
it?
way too fast.
Way too fast.
1.83.
Got sorry.
9.
Way too fast.
Alright, where's our humans?
7 times faster.
I'm a human. All right, 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Okay,
21, 22.
Okay. Ready?
okay, you should stay there.
Go. We're way over halfway.
Yeah, it's not 2 seconds.
Okay,
Oh,
32,
5 seconds.
34, 35,
8 seconds.
36, 37,
10 seconds.
I don't think I'm taking
10 more seconds.
41,
15 seconds.
Go way too fast.
I did way too fast.
3 more seconds.
20 seconds.
Abby, you're about to. Okay,
25 seconds.
Alright, who's gonna be the fastest land
How
mammal?
many?
30 seconds.
So when you get all
Oh,
four
boy.
ready, then you can all four go at once and kind of see the difference in speed.
35 seconds.
Okay,
I'm just gonna
ready?
show.
Are you the hero?
40 seconds.
I've been a human all my life. I figure I'm pretty okay at it.
2,
45.
5, 6, 7, 8,
50. It seems like forever.
So I told them when they're all ready, all four of you can go
More
at once.
seconds, 3 seconds.
So you can kind of see the difference in speed.
No, dang it.
Oh, okay.
I got cut off.
If you can.
So, how many seconds for
Somebody
the?
has to time.
Good.
No, that one's kind of hard with 4 people.
Yeah.
I think out there, they're like each individually timing themselves.
We didn't make it with sound. Sound.
How long for the fastest land mammal?
Guess what we're supposed to do with our numbers?
Then
Okay.
would be 18.5
Make your dolphin noise.
I see what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
7, 8,
So we're comparing like the relative speeds.
11, 12,
Like how is this fast? And you get like halfway by 9 seconds.
So the fastest person in the world.
Yeah.
I'm just the fastest person in the world.
Is he the land?
21, 22,
Yeah.
23,
Okay, I'm surprised that person is not.
25, 26, 27,
Never heard of Christian Coleman.
Well, this year.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that felt like a lot quicker.
Are you the marine mammal?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now it's all good.
So,
Camera's getting pretty good. It's good looking.
Well, hello.
Do you guys know what time?
Yeah, I know how fast.
Do you all know how fast you're supposed to be?
Immediate.
Alright, ready, set, go. 1,
I
don't
don't
want to like
two,
talk it. I want the camera.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Okay, do you guys all have a relative idea of how fast you're supposed to go?
23,
Because now we can all go together and not die.
26, 27, 28,
I just have to go as fast as I
29,
can.
30,
Not
31,
I still don't make it. I was only going
35, 36,
You're not gonna make it with that attitude. You gotta go for it. You gotta commit.
Tomorrow we'll have more time discussion.
Remember where you stopped.
Yep.